didn't go their way, but Mental Warrior Vader coming back, upsetting Sinister, and going up against Deltaforce. I did not see that coming at all. We get to see them again with the Shulk against Link, and this is for top 8. And what an upset from Vader to get back, and this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's an absolutely incredible upset. Just chaos is reigning in the bracket right now. It's looking like March Madness, but it's in May, so it's more like May Madness. But coming in, we got the Shulk versus the Link. Two swordies going at it, and it's going to be interesting to see how Shulk can play at his range that, you know, Link's sword doesn't reach, but his sword does, but he always has to be careful of those projectiles, those arrows, those bombs, and those boomerangs. Can do such a good job, but when he's in speed art, I mean, Link against any character that fast is just going to have not a fun time, so that's going to be such a valuable art. But one thing that Link does have going for him is that he is a character, he does not have, like, kill confirms or, like, apart from his forward smash and his up smash, he does not have multi-hit kill moves. He just has a bunch of single-hit moves that hit hard and kill you. So Shield Monado is not going to be nearly as valuable as it is in most matchups. Just, you have things like up at a shield and down air and up air and even forward air. It's just going to be, you know, Shulk is going to be dying at a lot of percents he's probably not used to.
Yeah, and immediately we're starting off here on FD, and that should be an interesting stage, at least in the later half of this game. But right now, Deltaforce having a little bit of a lead. Jump Art is online, 68 to 106 at this point. Link just trying to find any sort of combo starter with the boomerang, and that's going to be important to note as well, in the neutral air there. Going with the bomb, I like the recovery from Vader, going at a point where they can simply adjust their trajectory and find a way onto the stage. But now Smash Art is online, and at this point you have to think, who's going to take the first stock first? Because, simply put, Deltaforce can find it, but Vader could also find it with a Smash Art, and right now it could be either of these players because of the situation, but it seems like the pressure is on for Vader to really find a way to get any sort of damage to take it in. But the last hit of the up B, gonna take that one, and Deltaforce having a little bit of a lead, trying to find some more extra credit.
That was very smart from Deltaforce. You saw he knew that Vader was going to run up to the ledge for a ledge trap, so he held down while doing the up B to intentionally miss the ledge and let the hitbox swing, and it worked out perfectly, executed flawlessly, taking that stock, and then Vader managing to answer back. And one thing we saw a second ago is that we all know that one of Link's strongest trump cards, or maybe even knowledge checks for his matchup, is his bomb ledge trapping. But if you have jump Monado, or in some cases speed Monado, you can just opt out of any disadvantage situation. But the big forward smash with Smash Monado almost catches him out of the bomb recovery. That would have been so sick, but unfortunately the Shulk multi-hits, kind of famous for failing in spots where you really need him to work. That would have been a very cool clip. I'm honestly quite sad.
Yeah, and it really didn't pay off for them. But the shoot art is online, and Vader's going to take advantage of this, at least for the moment. Here comes the neutral airs coming out, just trying to find that stray hit. Getting a back air there is Vader, going to look for more, but Deltaforce says, not so fast, I'm going to respond. And this boomerang pressure getting a jab into, I believe that, was that a forward air? My goodness gracious, what a stock from Deltaforce.
Yeah, that was absolutely just an absolutely incredible play from Deltaforce, just kind of using the Link matchup check knowledge to get these stocks off of Vader. I'm not quite sure how many Link's Vader has fought in his day, but we're just kind of seeing, yeah, Shulk is struggling to find his way in, which is not a sentence you hear people say often, but when you have just barrage of projectiles and bombs you can detonate with literally the click of a button, and also use to recover, apparently, it's just going to be a lot of trouble. But finally managing to take that stock, and also just going to opt to get rid of the bomb entirely, using jump Monado to avoid the iframes, in straight into Buster. Let's see if he can get off of the ledge here.
Yeah, it's going to be important to note that the pressure right now from Deltaforce is there, and just really just utilizing the boomerang, the arrows, and just predicting when Fader is going to come in and just get a grab off of that is just so important. And again, I'm talking about these grabs, and we're seeing more of them coming out. And just at this point, if you're Fader, you just have to use the shield art at this point. But still off stage, having to go with that side B for recovery, trying to finish it with an up tilt, not going to find it there. The speed art is online, going to jump around and see what they can do, trying to find a little bit of extra damage, but that up tilt going to take it. And Deltaforce with a pretty solid game one.
Yeah, basically almost a JV2 there to take game one. And honestly, the fact that we're starting on FD shows that this is going to be one of those sets, one of those matchups where stage counterpick is going to have it's going to be so advantageous for whoever has it. So we're really just going to see who's going to come out on top on what stages. We see the instant replay, just even with the shield Monado, Deltaforce just managing to find his way to get those kills. And like I said, there's no time when you get up tilted by a Link like that. You just gotta hold that. There's no multi hits, nothing. You're just dead. No chance for a shield Monado.
Oh no, for sure not. But we're gonna still see the same characters here, I believe. I don't think there's gonna be any changes for either of these players. But it's important to note that Fader really just has to find a way to avoid the boomerang and the arrow a lot better in certain situations. We're going to go to Town and City, and this creates a lot more space for actually both players. I like this stage for both players in particular because of the amount of space we have, but I really like that combo starter from Fader to start off this one. Simply going to go with a grab combo. But meanwhile, the aggressiveness and really the patience from Deltaforce really keeping this one close here early on.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, this is going to be one of those situations where I feel like both of these characters will benefit from the stage equally. Just having the space to work with and also having those short blast zones. Both of these characters love killing off of the side. So it's really going to come down to you both have all the resources you could want, but who is going to utilize them better? That is the question that's going to be the difference maker at the end of the day. And you can see Deltaforce just swinging these aerials, trying to find something out, uses the bomb recovery to avoid Smash Monado, and somehow nobody even got hit in that scenario. Talk about micro-spacing.
Great micro-spacing indeed, and I don't really understand that either, but meanwhile, we're basically in an even game, and right now Deltaforce trying to get back to center stage, but simply put, the forward air is just too much to handle. But the boomerang coming back and saying not so fast, and now it's going to come down to a smash art forward throw. And I really, again, the way that Deltaforce utilizes that recovery has been so great this set so far, and they've been utilizing that so great. The shield art jab won't do much, but there is the forward air to take that stop.
Yeah, big forward air, no shield art is on deck, so that is your time to strike against Shulk. And definitely just seeing Deltaforce having trouble when you have Shulk on the ledge with smash art. All you can do is stall out and just hope for the best. And Deltaforce is doing an incredible job bomb recovering back and hitting Fader away in the process, completely resetting the situation. I cannot believe Deltaforce went through all of that completely untouched. And now Fader is just going to have to play the waiting game for Smash Monado to come back. But he's already at 50, so he's going to have to make something happen and fast. But Deltaforce is not giving it to him. He's playing that keep away. He's not doing anything unsafe. And as you can see, yeah, he was just looking for something to up you out of shield with the Smash Monado, but Deltaforce knows that frame data. He's not giving it to him. Fader in a tough spot here.
Yeah, especially while being off stage, you have to realize the aggressiveness of Deltaforce at any given point. And now they're utilizing the bomb once again, holding it on in hand. Oh my goodness, what a prediction! Oh, but can't finish it. Unfortunate there. I really like the idea, though, from Deltaforce, but really couldn't finish it there. And now we're in an interesting spot where both players are on even stocks, but Deltaforce having a little bit of a percent lead, 99 on the board for Fader. Can Deltaforce finish the stock before Fader, claws their way back into this game? But it does not look like it's going to be like that at that point.
Yeah, big shield Monado coming out, avoiding that tech chase kill confirmed. But now Fader has to play, a bit more carefully until it comes back, but I feel like it should be back by now. But the big up tilt is not quite going to kill. That's the Town and City ceiling, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely coming in, giving Fader one more chance at life here, and any move from Link will kill. If there's one thing Link is good at, it's taking your stocks, and he just needs anything, even just like a sweet spot nair out of shield, and he's just sharking, looking for it, trying to use all the mobility arts to play keep away, and it's honestly kind of working. You can see just hitting these consecutive aerials over and over, nair out of shield, not quite going to take it, but Shield Monado back up, so he's not going to die for just that little bit longer.
Yeah, and staying alive is the name of the game, honestly, for both players, but the jump art coming into play, and right now, simply put, Fader has the advantage and they have the momentum, but can they utilize that momentum to get themselves back in the game? And the smash sword forward are going to take it. 199 still alive. Unbelievable comeback from Fader.
Oh my gosh, I would have never in a million years guessed that Deltaforce would be the one to lose their stock first there, but finally at 220 plus, we finally see that second stock being taken off of Shulk. You can see Deltaforce already getting straight to work, straight into it, not waiting for anybody or anything. Shield art is gone. You're gonna have to figure something out here because you're already at 50 unanswered.
Yeah, and it's just continuing to grow. 85, 95 on the board already, and at this point, it's just way too much. That should do it right there. The up B, not hitting ledge, and Deltaforce is the first person